name is Nicholas Stallings. Before coming to Jesus, I was kind of raised in the church, and growing up, I would have considered myself a Christian. But around high school time, I started reading some atheist books and kind of shifted into more of an agnostic, I would say, in my 20s. God just didn't really seem relevant to the things that I was pursuing in life. I spent a lot of time just really focused on making money. I didn't, grow up in a wealthy family. My dad died when I was young, and so I just really felt like it was important to do whatever I had to do to make money and improve my career, and just didn't really think about God at all. I had to take care of myself. There wasn't anyone out there taking, deep care of me. I had to kind of do it on my own. So the first thing that kind of reintroduced me to God and got our relationship going was I listened to the lectures on Genesis by Jordan Peterson, and that kind of ignited more of a secular interest in the wisdom and richness of the Bible, but there was no personal relationship at that point. But it was the beginning of God softening my heart. And then about 2 years ago, our neighbor Tanya Richardson invited us to Wells Branch. And I listened to some sermons online, and we came and checked it out. Before that, we had been going to Shoreline for Christmas and Easter, but Wells Branch definitely felt different. And when we would go to other churches, I was just there for the sermon. During the worship, I would just stand there in silence and just wait for the good part. But it was crazy. A few months into attending Wells Branch, one day, I don't know if it was the lyrics or the band or the Holy Spirit, but I wanted to sing the song. I wanted to worship. And within a few months after that, I was worshiping to all of the songs. And then we got plugged into Ben and Kelly Dion's community group, and that was really good. It was a place where I got to know more Christians in the church, on a deeper level. And that really showed the difference between, what I believed in, more of the value or guidance of the Bible versus that personal relationship. And so I did start to question and wonder, what is the difference between what I believe and what they believe, and what's holding me back from believing like they do. And then I would say God kind of spoke to me a few months ago in February when Chris did his sermon on blessing. And the sermon was excellent, and it was very convicting in and of itself, but there was something from the song, The Blessing, that was sung at the end that really spoke to me, and it was God made his covenant with the Israelites for 1,000 generations. And I can hardly handle one generation. I can't imagine being able to make a covenant with 1,000. 25 years per generation, 25,000 years, I don't think anyone could imagine that level of commitment and covenant besides God. And so that was the point when I asked God for forgiveness, and I invited him into my heart and decided that we were going to have a personal relationship, and we've been talking every day. So I've really been able to refocus on what's most important. Every day is an opportunity to be a better husband and father and son. And it's just really given me that guidance and self-assurance, knowing that God is there for me. My name is Nick Stallings. I believe that Jesus Christ died for my sins and rose from the grave. And today I'm getting baptized.